Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Fires to the right. He's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
And the Broncos headed quickly to the line.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They are in attack mode already in the red zone. It's first and 10 from the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Buys a little extra time. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Got out of trouble and throws. Snagged in the middle. It's Marshall. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The Broncos didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Boise State. And they have the first points of the game.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Give to the running back. And the visitors start their day with nothing. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Wants to fire on second down. Makes the catch. It's Owens. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Now improvising. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. This time
You had number 5 open all the way to the left, like he would have scored type shit.
They're down at the 43-yard line. The Panthers have their offense in high gear. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They're working that left side. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the back. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They go to the ground. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Caught behind the line. It's Owens. Quick step and go. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
4th down here. It's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. And this one splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying to knock him.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air, it's Madsen. All kinds of time in the pocket. Down the middle it goes.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Sherrod. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. And the Broncos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option to give. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Running it to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Looking to throw on 3rd. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown Broncos.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole
You got 2 dudes open, one on the floor left, and maybe one in the middle.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
And the ball slipped out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
And man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away when you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving. Make sure you got that thing locked up. He did, and defense took advantage of it.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, the inside give. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. The run from the shotgun. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now they're going to throw it. Quarterback moving. Fires to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Going over the top. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the 1st down. The Broncos will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the 2nd half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel...
Oh, he's got some space. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. FIU pushing tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. To the air, it's Jenkins. Under fire. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the 1st down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Well, it looks to me like the offense made some adjustments at halftime. Only 3 points in the 1st half. But here we go in the 1st drive of this 3rd quarter. And this quarterback looks locked in. Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down.
That's caught. It's Dawson. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. In search of their 1st touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. The throw to the outside is complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Back to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Bringing it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again.
Turning it on. Got enough for the first. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
He wants to take the top off. Makes a catch at the 15. Touchdown Broncos! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. It's Jenkins. Oh, they're after him. Reels it in down the left side. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. That's caught. It's Perry. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Forced out of the pocket. Fires on the move. Catch in the middle. It's Dawson. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so so quickly in this part of the field.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Owens. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Rushes on him. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down, we'll open up the final period. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. There he goes. Past the 30, the 20, the 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch it, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Grab near the marker, it's Payne. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Panthers want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job.
Got room on the return. Touchdown, Broncos! And the route is on.
They called the option because there's so many options on the play. There's so many things they can do. The defense did a good job taking away the quarterback, but, man, they lost track of the running back. Great blocking. Running back takes it all away for the huge touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. and it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Caught in the backfield, it's Payne. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
That defender did not care that the running back was setting up behind him on a screen. He was just thinking one thing and one thing only. See ball, get ball. He did that.
And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. That's reeled in, it's Dawson. Bounced off his feet. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. FIU set up with another first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Panthers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Here's the pressure. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Jenkins. Swings it out to his running back. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Dances away. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Now the pitch. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice jump game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too. And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to...
And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Aw.
Touchdown, FIU. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. They go to the wide receiver screen. Got the completion, but couldn't quite maneuver his way in. He'll be inches short of the score. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Got the first down and more. Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. And the Broncos, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They're testing the right side here. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. One more play to pad the stats. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Finds his big tight end.
Good game.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that we're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.